Hey friends, just a heads up. In this show, we touch on mental health and some other heavier topics. Nothing too intense, but we want you to take care of yourself and those who may be listening with you. Also, all opinions are our own and not affiliated with 21 Pilots in any way. Listen with care, and thanks for being here.
Putting on a podcast.
She's got that cute little voice, but if she takes our charger one more time, it's over for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you said that last time.
Well, I'm so done.
There's always one more time.
There is, but the cute voice is not fooling anybody anymore. Anyway, welcome back to the Clique Bait podcast, or welcome to, if you're new. There's got to be some new people because every day this week we had over 60 downloads.
Amazing.
Each day. And so far tonight we have, do you want to know how much?
Sure.
69.
Nice.
Yesterday we had 69.
Amazing. Can't we just get one more person to make it a nice round number?
I think I'm pretty good with 69. I think that's a good round number, you know? And
I don't think so.
anyway, you know who's...
I need to end it on zeros and fives, please.
Ooh. Okay. Well, that rarely happens actually, but...
Yeah.
Thanks everyone for listening. We have over 8,000 all time, which I think is impressive. I know sometimes
it's pretty great.
You're not impressed by that number, but I sure am. I think it's great. And you know who's not 8,000 years old or 69 years old or anywhere near any of that?
It's a little bit of a weird segue, but okay.
It's Tyler's birthday today as
Happy
we record
birthday,
this.
Mr. Tyler Joseph.
What a... It's fate, man, because we were supposed. Wow, this is starting off great. We were supposed to record yesterday, but we're recording today, and it just happens to be the man's birthday. So happy birthday, Tyler.
It was fate.
It was meant
amazing.
to be.
Happy birthday, except we don't care.
Except
it's your
we
birthday,
do.
Except that we kind of do.
I like all the posts that say, happy birthday. We don't care, except we really do.
Sort of, but we do.
Except we don't. It seems like Josh cared. Some nice posts from him today.
He did some nice things today. What were we doing when we were 37?
Oh,
that was
wow.
2020? When I was
you?
37? Yeah.
Yeah. For me, that was...
So our oldest was 10.
Yeah.
The youngest was 8. We were here for a couple years, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 year? 1 year by then?
That was how many years ago for me? 9. Ooh, dang. So that was like
man.
2016. I don't even know what I was doing. I was working at that. I was working at that place where people go on rides with Castle.
Yeah.
In California, and I was not listening to a lot of 21 Pilots, but you know.
No, we weren't.
Blurry Face was hip and happening though. I do remember listening to Ride because I had like this issue with my career where I needed to take my time. Everyone's telling me, all right, be patient. And this song came on the radio and really spoke to me about, you know, taking your time on your ride. And I looked at it as the ride of life. And
yeah, that's I think what it's supposed to be.
Maybe I should take some of the advice people were giving me that I didn't want to listen to back then and, you know, take my time, chill out, man.
I like it.
We're right on time. Just
right
relax.
On time.
So yeah, that's what I was doing. And did we have? Yeah, we had 2 kids by then. One was 4.
By the time, yeah.
When I was 37. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Trip down memory lane there.
Been married for almost 10 years by then.
9 years ago. Geez.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like that long ago.
No.
Wow. It just makes me think that 9 years from now, Tyler's going to be 46. What do you think that's going to be like?
I don't know, but I'm hoping we're still jumping off pianos and
I mean, I'm kind of hoping we're not.
Being the best lead singer that you ever did see.
Tyler's in much better shape than me, but I feel like if I jumped off a piano, I might die. So if he does that, I'm a little worried.
I mean,
maybe we just do the music and don't jump.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, anyway, happy birthday, Mr. Joseph.
Happy birthday.
I hope you're having an amazing, what is it like to do, dodgeball tournaments and stuff?
And that's AJR. I don't think, do they do dodgeball?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the shirt. Yes.
They do dodgeball or like bouncy house tournaments or something. I don't know.
Yeah, today's a Monday, so who knows what they're
That's
up to
true.
in the old
But they're
Columbus.
off of work.
They are off of work, big time. Don't we know it? Because there is nothing going on.
Yeah.
Except.
Although, yeah, this is a great segue.
Yeah.
Because, go ahead. I'll let you do it, and then I'll continue talking after.
Am I doing the same thing? Are we on the same page? Are we moving to number B?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's letter B, by the way.
Sorry.
Point B, if you really want to get to that.
Yeah. Jebby, I guess that's what we're calling them now.
Sure, I guess we'll
had
call
a
them that.
baby shower that was well covered on Instagram. It was at the Hoppus's house in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And it was very clear that it was a West Coast baby shower.
Yes. Lots of Disney people.
Yeah. Debbie has lived in or is from, I don't even know where she's from, but
I don't know where she's from either.
Spent a great deal of time in Los Angeles. Josh has a house out there. They have friends out there.
I don't know if they do have a house out there anymore.
Well, he did. I mean, he lived there for a while.
Right.
So they have connections and friends there that they wanted to celebrate with. And the Clique lost their mind because where's the Joseph family? They're missing from this
Yeah, but
baby
I feel
shower.
like she was very clear to say this was for the people that were out that direction and before they go home to Columbus. So, I mean, they have 3 kids.
Yeah.
I'm not going to truck all the kids out there.
I'm starting to
it's
think
a lot,
that like,
and I think they probably are going to have something there. Or they already had something there, I thought. Maybe it was just family that I saw. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm sure
I don't
they're
know.
going to have something. I'm not worried about it. I don't know why everybody's freaking out. Like,
listen, I'm starting to think that a lot of the members of the Clique, they either read way too much into things or they don't read at all. Because like you said, it was very clear.
it was very clear for her to say home to Columbus.
Doing this now before we go home to Columbus. I want to say Jenna already threw them a shower back in Ohio. Or am I wrong with that? Because they've been on the road.
I don't know if Jenna threw them a shower, but I thought she had a shower.
She does shower, yes, I believe so.
No, I don't know. Maybe not. It would be really weird for that not to happen because she threw Jenna a shower with Tommy.
Well, I think it's pretty
So-
clear today that based on Josh's posts about the birthday that were from his account, there were some on the 21 Pilots page, which makes sense. But Josh posted some stories on his own. Everything's fine, guys. There's no fighting.
They're totally good.
There's no issue.
all good.
And knowing Tyler, maybe he just didn't want to go. He's like, I don't want to go to a baby shower.
I
This
mean,
looks boring.
sure. And I will say it did seem a lot more to be Debbie's friends than it did Josh's. I mean, I'm sure they're all friends with Josh as well, but like it seemed more of a Debbie's friend kind of shower.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, they're best friends. They do everything together. They're in a band together. They don't have to do everything together.
Also, maybe they're
It's
just
okay.
tired of each other, and that's okay.
Well, and like, what if the Ryan family threw her a family shower? Are they going to invite Tyler? I mean, no.
Right.
You know what I mean? There are certain things they don't have to do together. So I think the message here is they are alive and well. They're still friends. Everyone just relax. You know? Debbie's been posting a lot more though.
She has.
Showing off the
I've been
bump and
enjoying
things.
it. It's been really cool.
I think she's getting to the point where she's ready. When is it due?
I have no idea. I don't think anyone knows, but she's looking pretty at the end there. I don't know how to say what I want to say.
Yeah, she's
But-
ready to pop.
Yes. She looks like she's ready. That's what I was going to say. Like, I've been enjoying her pictures of them hiking in LA. Like, they must just be, maybe it's a little baby moon before they go home
yeah.
and get everything
Yeah.
set and ready to go. But
Well, and then come January, they're back out on the road again, right? I mean, basically.
yeah,
I don't think they're performing every week, but they're going back to LA and then
they have just one in January, one in February. And then I think it starts again in June.
and that's overseas, so they're going to be
Yeah. I don't know
away
if there's
from home.
I don't know if there's any May.
Well, let's hope the baby's due either in December now or in March. I guess you said there's nothing in March. So Josh can have a lot of time with him or her and spend some bonding time before going back out and giving us what we all deserve. Great music.
We all deserve.
I mean, yeah. Have your
Yes,
kid
we do.
already and get back to work, will you?
Right. I know.
Yeah. So other things in the news, Josh did another drum cover, but it was kind of hard to come across this time. There were no posts about it that I
I
noticed.
saw it posted, but like not a lot of people. Like normally when it happens, tons of people have it posted. So I don't know.
I think you had to just go to YouTube and like be a subscriber. I didn't see him post it anywhere.
Huh. Interesting.
On socials. So you had to go see it. It was a cover of a Turnstile song. I'm not terribly familiar with them except for when they opened for Blink 182 when we saw them a couple of years ago. I think they're more of like a punk band. Mm-hmm. And I think it's cool that Josh covered Lagwagon, which is my original favorite band before these guys. And he covered Turnstile like these. I didn't realize he was so influenced and into punk rock. I don't think I ever would have thought that based on how he plays 21 Pilots. So it's kind of cool.
Well, yeah. And I would think you'd want to take a break from what you normally play and play something different.
Yeah. And as
Maybe that's what it is.
As a punk kid, like I was heavy into punk in high school and college. I love it because now my favorite drummer of the time is playing my favorite kind of music of yesteryear. So it's a nice throwback, you know, it's cool.
Yeah, that is really cool. I like seeing him cover things. I wish that he would cover a song that I know really well though, so that I could hear if there's any differences in how he's playing or, you know, like when they played Seven Nation Army, like I know that song really well. So I could hear when he was filling and doing his own thing. I don't know these songs, so I can't tell if he's just playing them exactly the way they're supposed to be played or what.
I can tell you from my knowledge of Lagwagon when he did Mr. Coffee, it was identical. So I think he's doing true covers. And I think he said when he started the channel that he's like trying to challenge himself with things he doesn't know. So that, I mean, that's an incredibly fast song and Josh doesn't play incredibly fast all the time. So maybe that was the challenge piece for him. I don't know. I
would love to hear him do something different with the song though. I'd love to hear his take on a song.
Yeah.
Like how he would play the drums on it. I think that'd be cool. Anyway.
Yeah. I think it's hard when you're just doing the drum part. I don't know, but sure. They've been great.
Well, there's that channel on was it TikTok or YouTube where the person like doesn't know the song.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And they try to play drums based on what they think the song's supposed to sound like. And then they hear like the difference. Like that would be so cool.
He should be on that show. To hear him
do like his own drums for a song, like what he would have done with them. I think that'd be awesome.
That'd be so awesome if it was like something completely out there too, like Sabrina Carpenter or something, to see how he would play it. Like I think they had the Red Hot Chili Peppers guy.
Yeah, he does Ferrell. A lot of them.
He did like a Dua Lipa song and like nailed it. And he'd never heard the song before. Yeah, it's so incredible how they can do that.
Yeah.
All right. On the festival front, we added the Netherlands.
Yes.
Pink Pop.
It has been added. We also had another one added, teased this morning. A festival in, I don't remember where now. Dang it.
Insightful. Very informative.
Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
A festival in Switzerland is teased.
Mm-hmm.
The info is supposed to come out tomorrow, I believe, on the actual acts, but it should be in the end of June. But what they did was it was like a cork board and somebody was at it, like putting pins in certain things. And as they like scanned back, you could see different artists and pictures, and 21 Pilots was up there on the left. So
I like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally took yours.
No, I like that little marketing.
Looks like you're mad at me.
No, not at all.
Oh,
I was just glancing over at our Christmas tree because like normal people, we have a tree up after Thanksgiving.
Right.
We just finished it. So the studio here is a little cozier.
I know.
And I was looking worried because the tree looks like it's leaning. But if you hear a crash, it's just our Christmas tree. We'll figure it out.
I don't think that's it. I think you put the star up crooked. But
maybe.
Fine.
Hell, you blame it on me. Sure.
Well, I can't fit the.
You can't reach
get
it.
Up there.
So now, yeah. I'll fix it.
All right, moving on. Anyway, so yeah, Netherlands.
It's the Pink Pop Megaland. It's a weird name.
Nice.
But the lineup's pretty legit. We've got the Fighters of the Foo.
Yes.
We have
out there on the front lines fighting the Foo.
Yeah, thank God.
So that we're not ever threatened by the Foo.
We'd never be affected by the Foo. The Cure, in case we ever did get infected by the Foo, we have the Cure.
Then we have the Cure. It's amazing. It's perfect.
Teddy Swims, or as I like to call him, Theodore, and Youngblood.
Nice.
And everyone's favorite, the Herfshane Band. What?
They're my fave. What are you talking about?
These festivals just crack me up because can you imagine being like a family member or a big fan of Der Herfshane Band and you're like, I'm going to go see him at this festival, and then you get the bonus of 21 Pilots and The Cure. And
I was just thinking, like,
it's incredible.
I was reading your notes on this and I saw that and I was thinking, yes, that would be cool. But could you imagine like you go to see like The Cure or something and you find 21 Pilots and you're like, this is fantastic. fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you're like they played festivals back in the day and you get to see things like Blink-182 and 21 Pilots. Like,
yeah.
What a life.
There was another band
what a
on
time
this
to be
bill
alive.
called Wet Lake. I'm sure they're going to be good too.
Yeah.
The ones in the finer print, they always crack me up though, because it's like, what do they get? Like 15 minutes maybe? Play
I'm
two
sure
songs?
they get like 30 or 40 minutes.
But it's, can you imagine going for 21 Pilots and you happen to hear the Herfshame band and you're like, wow, incredible.
Nice.
Where do I get their music?
Amazing.
And it's nowhere because it's probably not
And then they
released.
have 21 Pilots to thank for a new fan.
Yeah, 100%.
You
Just
see?
like we all
Just
have.
like Blanket Approval.
Yeah, and Bala Brigada and all those people.
Bala Brigada.
The
Not
Dayglow.
so much Peter McPoland.
What he turned the corner. I think he's better.
Okay,
I think he's better in the studio than he is live. And
I hope so.
and you weren't the biggest fan of Dayglow, were you?
No, it wasn't that I didn't like Dayglow. It's not exactly my type of music.
Yeah.
I needed it to be a little peppier, and he was a little kitschy for me.
Yeah.
Which is
I
funny
understand.
because the lead singer of my favorite band comes out in a mask and jumps off of a piano. But
I mean, that's not kitschy though.
it's
That's
not kitschy.
awesome.
It's just kind of cool.
Yeah.
But he was a little just like your favorite uncle.
Yeah, like, hey, I need you to dance, and then like dance.
Yeah, so
weird.
it was just wasn't that I didn't like it. I didn't. The songs are good. There was like 2 songs that I actually really liked. The other ones, they all kind of sound the same. Is it just me? I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel really bad.
I think you're right.
I don't want to pick on anyone, but they did kind of sound the same to me.
No, I think you're spot on. And they, I think Balu Brigada was just better. So they set the bar, and this came so soon after the Clancy tour that it's like, oh, kind of the opener was kind of a letdown, I guess.
Well, and then I was expecting something like Peter McPoland, and I got Balu Brigada, so I was like, yes, this is amazing.
Poor Peter.
It was not good.
No, it wasn't.
It was just not good.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Peter. I hope you're better now. But
the butchered Beatles cover was not pleasant. But
it was a Beatles cover?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
How did I miss that?
I think you were just in shock by the noise.
Was I just not like, this is horrible?
And
what song did they cover?
Listen, I'm sorry for all the Peter McPoland lovers out there.
Sorry, there's a lot of them too.
We might
there's
lose
a lot of
some
fans out
listeners
there.
here.
I'm sorry. I promise that I'm not mean.
At the time, it just wasn't.
It just wasn't our jam.
Maybe it wasn't their best performance, but that was like their hometown show. They're from Brooklyn. So can you imagine like if they were like...
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they were just too hyped up and...
Yeah, maybe.
When you're trying to sing like really loud because you're excited and you're just like not on key and... You know what I mean? I don't know.
And maybe I feel like too, it seemed like, it felt like one of those...
Maybe I just really didn't want to be there.
Maybe. No, because I didn't like it either. It felt like...
I just remember looking at our kids and they were like, what is
this? It felt like one of our son's Battle of the Bands things where like Peter McPoland was excessively loud.
Yeah.
And jumping around, and the band looked like a high school band in the back, just like, dude.
Yeah, they were kind of just like standing there. All right. Anyway, let's stop ripping Peter.
Yeah, anyway.
I'm sorry.
He's improved. He's
all right.
He gets the most improved award. Some of his songs from the studio are quite nice.
All right. Okay. Sorry.
Thank you for improving.
Sorry, Peter McPoland. I apologize. I only gave you one shot, so that's my bad.
Well.
All right, well, let's piggyback, though, on this festival thing for a minute, because do you remember the pencil guy? The guy who found the pencils with the bird on them?
Yes.
When Tyler was writing the track list at first?
Yeah.
Well, he's back again with an amazing, mind-blowing thing. So just as a reminder, he's at Rebel Red Trees on Twitter. If you're not following him, please do. He's got some like crazy theories that are amazing. But he discovered that there are some very interesting points around the All Points East Festival. To start, the festival is located right smack dab in between a street called Bishop's Way and another street called Torchbearers Court.
Yeah, I saw that on the map, but I didn't think it was real. I saw somebody post that.
We're going to get there in a second. Literally right in the middle. But that's not it, because there's also Trench Studio, Nico's Bar, and Bandito Burger all close around there. The same area of the All Points East Festival.
No way.
So now everyone was like, no way, just like you.
Yeah.
They were like, there's no way that this is possible. Well, one of his followers went on and actually found pictures of all of these things. They are real things. Because everyone's like, no, you can go on there and manipulate Google Maps to say anything. Oh no, they are real.
No way.
They are 100% real.
No
There's
way.
pictures posted of each one of these places.
Why would there be all of these?
I don't know.
So now we need to do some research. Did these exist before the storyline? Or are these people in this area all fans and said, you know what, I'm going to open a burger joint and call it Nico Burger. And I'm going to open up Torchbearer Barbers or whatever it's called.
In keeping with the Christmas theme, I don't know, Margot. I don't know. But it's amazing. I hope people got
that reference.
And it's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it is. I'm still not a believer.
And
then why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
Anyway, so I just thought that was pretty mind-blowing.
Yeah, that is.
It's very cool.
I'm not sure it's real.
All right, you can be in the not real camp if you want.
I wanted to shout out some reaction videos we were watching the other day. Chris Lipe.
Mm-hmm. Where's your?
We love them because
where's Fish Tank?
I don't know. It looks like it got deleted.
It didn't get deleted.
Where is it?
I don't know. You took it off there.
I didn't though.
Well, I didn't.
All right. Anyway, we watched a guy named Fish Tonk. It's FISCH.
It's
tank,
Fish Tank.
all one word. And he, of course, the video starts out and says, "Hey, welcome to Fish Tank." And I'm like, my mind was like that emoji with the because it was SCH. I thought it was like German. It was like Fish Tonk. So I forever will call him Fish Tonk.
All right.
And then there's this Chris Lipe guy. I like them because they really got into the musicality of Seven Nation Army, talking about vocal technique and talking about how Tyler and Josh both just like really pull time. And I think I kind of talked about that a little bit, how Tyler, and when he's live, is like just a little bit off the beat. And so is Josh. And that's kind of what makes it swing. So I don't know. It's just nice to see like-minded people out there, especially around this song that's gotten so many mixed reviews, to hear people that actually know what they're talking about give it a fair review.
Yeah. Because
as Chris Lipe told you, vocally, it was incredible the things Tyler was doing.
Yeah, I enjoy watching him. He's a little funny sometimes, and
yeah, he's a little over the top.
Kind of makes me laugh. But he's a vocal coach, so I really enjoy watching him kind of like show you what to do with your voice to like make it do the things that Tyler's voice can do, and he kind of explains like what Tyler has to do in order to do those things. But my favorite part about his videos is how he's just so in awe of his talent all the time. It's almost as if he's hearing his voice for the first time every time, because he just is like, he has to listen to things like 3 and 4 times because he's just so blown away. And like, I don't know, it's my favorite.
Well, to me, it's just refreshing because I think that a lot of people get online with this band and talk about the lore and the visuals and whatever, right. But to hear someone who really understands and clearly is a music theory study or understands, because there's some technical things going on here. It's not like you said, just wearing a mask and jumping off pianos. These are some talented dudes.
Very.
So, it's good to see that. All right, what's next? I also wanted to shout out one thing I came across on Facebook in the Facebook clicks. Some fans in Portland, Oregon have started like a in-person social club.
That's so fun.
I really hope they have jackets or vests or something, and
like a cut.
Yeah, ride around and do,
that'd be cool.
Ride around on their tricycles and
we
do
should
like
design a cut.
like a biker. Well, does everyone know what a cut is?
Sorry, if you don't,
if you Google it, it's KUTT.
I thought it was CUTT.
It's not. But it's, if you've seen Sons of Anarchy or you've seen any motorcycle gang, it's the
clubs.
vest they wear.
Yeah.
We just can't put like 1% or anything on there because then we'll actually get shot by the Hells Angels.
Why would we put 1% on it?
That's like a motorcycle club thing. So don't put anything like real motorcycle clubby on it or else we'll die. But we can put a bunch of 21 Pilot stuff. It'd be cool.
I think we can make a totally awesome one.
But anyway, these folks, they created an in-person monthly meetup where they go chat and talk about 21 Pilots at their Rebel Red Carnations Club.
That's so cool.
I think it's incredible because this fan base obviously struggles with anxiety and, social interaction and things. So to get this group of people like that out together and doing those things, I think is great. And I think we should start a New England chapter.
I love it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I think that'd be so cool. But I'm going to add on to that a little bit because I saw a 21 Pilots fan club in Zambia.
Is it Zambia or Zambia?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
I saw them on Twitter. It was at Indie Alma 1 on Instagram. I saw this first on Twitter, but the Indie Alma 1 on Instagram is who posted it and got retweeted, I guess. But they were all sitting there singing Days Lie Dormant, and it was adorable.
What even goes on in Zambia?
I have no idea.
Apparently listening to Days Lie Dormant.
Apparently 21
like
Pilots. They had like a whole group doing a little 21 Pilots fan club. Very cool.
Do they have elephants in Zambia?
I have no idea. I've never been there.
Well, I hope so, because that'd be an incredible segue that was not intentional.
Not intentional at all. But while we're talking about elephants, I do have an update on the elephant naming that we mentioned last episode.
In the room.
Columbus Zoo wanted your help naming their baby elephant.
Yeah.
And I know that there were some clickies coming out of the woodwork, but none of the names were 21 Pilots related. And they made sure to say in their little blurb that the workers there chose their favorite names out of the bunch. So boo on you. Guaranteed Clancy had to have at least been in there somewhere big time.
For sure. Yeah.
So whatever.
I feel like
it's not 21 Pilots related.
I feel like the good people of Columbus that are not fans are probably like tired of they're probably tired of us.
Maybe. Whatevs.
And so if anything comes across their desk and they're not a fan, they're probably like, oh God, not again.
Then you can
These
move.
Idiot fan. Yeah. Move to somewhere else that doesn't like.
Then you can move.
21 Pilots, but I would say move to Zambia, but clearly they like them over there.
False.
So don't move there.
But we will find out what the actual name is tomorrow, but whatever it is, it's going to be dumb. So.
Like Dumbo.
Boom.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mic drop. We're done. All right. Stranger Things came out on Wednesday as we speak. So last week, as you hear this.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to talk about the Stranger Things Heathens crossover. I didn't know that many people didn't know that existed. I posted it and like a ton of people were like, where is this from? They had never seen it before. Did you know that it existed?
Yeah, but it was just done at a couple of shows, right? Like it wasn't
just one.
Okay.
But they posted on their official site.
They
so
did.
You
I
would think
remember
that you had seen it.
Yeah.
So it just shocked me that so many people didn't know that it existed and we're so excited to hear it for the first time, which is awesome because I remember hearing it for the first time and my mind was blown. But for those of you that don't know, it was live in Romania in July of 2022 at the Electric Castle Festival, actually, which they're going to do again this next year. And it incorporated the Stranger Things theme music. And some like scenes, some different things from season 4. So the last season before this newest one that just came out into their performance of Heathens. And they actually had an interview and they did it because they said they connected to the story. And right before they started playing and the scene started coming up, they had a quote that said, music has the power to save anyone. And even the Stranger Things official account tweeted that the song could save them from Vecna. So I just thought it was kind of cool. It's their little take on music saving you because that's, running up that hill was what saved Max from Vecna and Metallica, obviously. I didn't really save him at that point, but saved everyone else.
Yeah.
So
it did.
I thought it was kind of cool that they connected with that and wanted to do something cool with it. So yay for Stranger Things Day.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Still have not seen one moment of the new season, unfortunately. But we'll get there.
We're a little busy.
In the middle of
a
show right now, but we'll get to it.
All right. Our new segment, listener feedback.
Oh, we have a whole new segment now.
Well, you suggested it, and I think we should.
All right. Sure.
So that's your homework for next time to get some listener feedback from your channels. Oh. Maybe. I think we're gonna have a little story time. I don't have a button for story time.
Oh, gosh.
But I mentioned last episode about Thanksgiving around the world, and I said, even though you don't believe that, I feel like that deserves some explanation.
Sure.
And then I'm going to take a victory lap afterwards.
Well,
so
I still don't think it's exactly what you were trying to say.
Way back when we were walking into a buffet in, I think, Surprise, Arizona.
No, this was Vegas.
I don't even know.
Was it the cannery, wherever the cannery is?
It was on Thanksgiving. I used to drag race on Thanksgiving weekend, and we went in to have a buffet. And naturally, there were Thanksgiving offerings.
Yes.
And I said, it's called the World Buffet or something.
Yes. Explain that the buffet was different cuisines from different countries.
Yeah, it's called the World Buffet. And I said, I walk in there and I say brilliantly, now I know. I said, I wonder if they're going to have like Thanksgiving around the world since it's Thanksgiving. And you look at me like dead face, like what an idiot. And you go, honey, Thanksgiving's an American thing.
Yeah, it is.
And
the way that we were discussing it, yes.
I know that. I know we're celebrating when we stole the land for the Native Americans. I get it. Totally understand that we did those bad things.
We're not celebrating.
But I said, I feel like people of other cultures, especially when they come to America, say you're Filipino, maybe you have lumpia on Thanksgiving and that's your Thanksgiving thing.
Sure. All right.
So that's what I meant because I'm not stupid. And so I know that it's an American thing. And I just wanted to point something out. Like I said, I'm going to take a little victory lap that our loyal listeners on Spotify that hang on every word we say informed me of some things that I'd like to share with you today. Can I do that?
Oh, sure.
So Annabelle let us know that, nope, sorry, she didn't say anything about that, or they did not say anything about that. Marper let us know that, nope, she didn't either.
Wow, they had a lot to say.
Hold on, let me find, they did, okay? I'm calling out the wrong people. 1 second. Marper had things to say about the twerking and let us know that she is from a foreign land. I had no idea. From Czech Republic.
Very cool.
I would have never thought based on the comments. I don't know if she's using some kind of crazy translator app or if she's just
Maybe
that
she's
good
just
at
amazing.
English.
Yeah. Other countries are very good at English.
But yeah, I would have had no idea.
Languages.
I don't know where Reina's from, but I'm assuming it's Spanish. Thanksgiving there is called Dia de Acción de Gracias. If you were to translate that, it literally would say something like Act of Thankfulness Day.
Yeah.
So whatever area she's from, which I assume to be Spanish, has Thanksgiving. Boom. How you like me now?
You have a
Thanks,
friend.
Raina.
You have a friend who talks about Canadian Thanksgiving all the time. They all have their own Thanksgiving day, but it's not Pilgrims and Native Americans and cornucopias and turkeys like ours is.
Great. I don't care. Clancy's Jumpsuit, our friend, I don't know where she must be German, says that Germans don't eat turkey or mashed potatoes for Thanksgiving. Just a fun fact. That's all she said, but that tells me they do.
Celebrating
but that
here.
tells me they have Thanksgiving. They just eat something different.
I am aware.
So,
Oy vey.
Based on those two facts from our loyal fans, I would like to say that I was right and you can suck it.
Yeah.
Okay?
That doesn't seem very
Thank you very
appropriate
much.
for this show. You're going to have to put the E rating on this one.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's
no,
not
you can
very
say
nice.
You can say that.
We have younger listeners.
All right.
You should take that back.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. I'll just drop the mic. There. That was the mic hitting the floor. Okay. Back to the real feedback. Annabelle said, hello, I'm new here. Lovely podcast. Really enjoying it. And I'm going to have fun catching up on previous episodes. Thank you,
Welcome,
Annabelle, for being here. And she said that she got to see Tyler Joseph jump off the piano in Birmingham. So I'm guessing is that England? Birmingham?
Perhaps. Or Alabama.
Well, she said the podcast is lovely and Americans don't talk like that. So I'm guessing she's not American. And she said the same reason that we love Good Day in the opening was why she loves Overcompensate so
I love it.
So love to hear that. Marper gave us our comments and agrees that our kids are annoying. And
she agrees that our kids are annoying?
Yeah.
Or she agrees that kids in general are annoying?
She said there's no way we're getting a track list. So she's in the camp that I am.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
She said, why would you write and post something like that? That's absurd. She didn't say that. But
dumb.
She said she also noticed the Christmas tree in the Joseph family Halloween videos and was like, okay.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, what else did she say? Oh, in her country, the CPR song is Jingle Bells.
Oh.
Obviously in Czech.
In their language?
Yeah, what do they speak there? Czech?
I guess.
Sure.
I don't know. Oh my gosh, we sound so bad. I'm sorry.
But she said she thinks the
sound
rhythm.
like ugly Americans right now.
Yeah, we're good looking.
Sorry.
But stupid Americans.
Just me.
Wow. Hurtful. And she also said she'd really like to try my Thanksgiving nuggets.
Those sound amazing, actually.
Agreed. So maybe
I'm on board for
I
this.
might put those together. We have some leftovers. Yeah. So thanks, Marper, as always. And then Raina gave us a whole huge list of other TOP CPR songs.
Nice.
We've got Fall Away, The Pantaloon, Friend Please, Johnny Boy, Air Catcher, Before You Start Your Day, House of Gold, Semi-Automatic, Fake You Out, Truce, Fairly Local, Tear in My Heart, We Don't Believe What's on TV, Message Man, Hometown, Not Today, My Blood, Cut My Lip, Pet Cheetah, The Outside, Saturday, Never Take It, Midwest Indigo, Routines in the Night, Lavish, Oldie Station, Paladin Straight, Raw Fear, Downstairs, and Center Mass. So,
can I please talk about Routines in the Night for a minute? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Finish your sentence.
Well, I just wanted to say that on brand with the last episode, what Raina is also telling us is you can twerk to that whole list based on the beats per minute.
CPR and twerking
now
together. Don't do that together, actually.
You have a definitive list of twerkable songs, and if you happen to have heart trouble while you're twerking, someone can do CPR to the same song.
You don't even have to change it. I will say, please, if you are doing CPR, please don't take a twerk break.
Okay.
Continue on with the beats until it's time to go.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about Routines in the Night because I think it was our friend Cece in the Trees who posted hilarious. There's a restaurant. I don't know if it was a picture that she found and reposted or if it was a restaurant in her hometown. I don't know. But the restaurant is a Chinese restaurant called Wok. So WOK around.
Nice.
And they put the Routines in the Night lyrics above and under it. And so
I love that.
Walk around instead. So
I love that.
Pretty hilarious.
That's incredible.
Made me laugh.
One more note on Raina, and we've been getting a lot of these comments, and it really means a lot. But she said, thank you so much for this episode. The last few days weren't great, and it really lifted the mood. So,
that's good.
One person was thrilled that it came out on Wednesday because, again, they were struggling, and then it was like a breath of fresh air to see us pop up a day early.
Fantastic.
So I just love that this little thing we're doing in our living room is making people feel good and hopefully helping some people. So,
and go to sleep.
You know, for me,
yeah,
we talk a lot about the downloads, and sometimes we're probably a little too busy to do this and we figure it out. But I think it's pretty incredible that it might be helping some people.
That's awesome.
It makes me feel all warm and fuzzy. So
it's the whole reason
we'll keep doing it. And also Raina had some thoughts about, what was I going to say? Anyway, we answered her question. It was about Jebby, the baby shower, but we already spoke about that.
Oh, right. Okay.
She asked us what we thought about that. So I hope we answered your question.
Gotcha.
All right.
Well, TikTok and Instagram Clique. Help me out here. Give me some feedback.
Yeah. Don't just comment.
I do. I get some feedback and I send them to you usually. I like the brand new Just Found the Podcast people. Those are always fun. But I want to kind of go back to the holiday thing for a minute because you were talking about Thanksgiving. And I was just thinking, like, you know, when you're at a holiday and your family doesn't understand your 21 Pilots obsession. And so, like, I was talking to my parents on Thanksgiving and showing them those ears that I've been making. And my dad was like, now, what does this mean?
Yeah.
Why is it this color? And I'm like, that's Torchbearer, Dad. And that's Clancy and their characters that they play. Like, never mind.
That's how I feel every time I go get a new TOP tattoo.
And he was like, what's this little creature? And I'm like, it's Ned. Like, just don't worry about it. So it was a little weird. But I did want to also talk about, somebody made a funny joke that if things get weird at Thanksgiving, to break the tension or whatever by doing the message man ritual with the gravy. And our friend Calvin on TikTok at CalBeans with 2 S's did it and recorded it and put it on TikTok for us to enjoy.
I love that username.
Please go check it out. It's at CalBeans with 2 S's, CalBeanss on TikTok.
I love that.
Thank you for making me laugh.
Yeah, I love that. One of the Spotify clicks said that they were explaining the twerk episode to their family at Thanksgiving.
Nice.
And completely lost them about twerking and 21 Pilots and just all of it altogether. So
they're all gone.
But hey, thanks for sharing the podcast.
Hey,
maybe they'll follow. I don't know.
I did say in my last post to tell your grandma.
Yeah, well, there you go. All right, moving on to Department of Corrections quickly. We failed to recognize the 2-year anniversary of the incredible Ned's Cozy Fireplace that came out on Thanksgiving Day.
I love Ned and his cozy fireplace.
That was such a great treat that one Thanksgiving. And so now it's kind of become a Christmas tradition for us. We put it on Christmas morning because we don't have a fireplace. So we use that as a fireplace and listen to the music. And
I just remember that morning we were cooking, and I think we've already talked about this, but we were cooking and we were having such a good time trying to figure out what the song was. the next, like, it would come on and we're like, what song is this? Trying to figure out what the song it was. And it was great.
Yeah. And then one other thing. Did we miss any religious connections to Good Day?
I'm sure we
kind of
did.
do that.
I don't necessarily
other than the obvious
see that
like,
many. Yeah.
You know, when you're Christian, every day's a good day.
Soul.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we didn't leave any stones.
I mean, I'm sure we did, but that would have to
there.
be something I'd have to go back and like really redo. All right. My segment of TOP fans doing amazing things. I first want to shout out Hot Topic though. With their Black Friday Instagram post. It basically features a hand holding up a sign that says like various things on each slide. Things like your friend wants a band tee this year, or your holiday shopping could be over in one place, like kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? But the first sign says we're playing TOP inside right now. And I'm sorry, but like they totally get us, and that's awesome.
They
like
really
they could have
do.
put any other band on there.
Yeah,
they have so many other bands that they feature.
They have their finger on the pulse. They know what's hot right now.
And it was amazing, and I love it. So thank you, Hot Topic. You're amazing, and you made me purchase from you. So thank you so much.
Oh, what did you buy?
I can't tell you.
Oh, is it for me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Cool.
You have to wait. We'll post when we get it.
I didn't think I was getting anything this year. Love that.
Oh, stop. All right. So my real highlight for 21 Pilots fans, 21 Pans was my...
I thought you were going to say 21 Pants.
21 Pants.
What is 21 Pants?
21 Pilots fans doing amazing things is Krista. She's on Instagram at Krista_mysoulcorazon. And she has an Etsy shop with lots of great TOP things. But the one that really caught my eye is this really cool resin tree ornament that she's making. And it's like a snow globe. So you tilt it up and down and the like snowflakes fly everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Except she has like a scene from the Clancy shows. And it's the confetti that goes everywhere.
Very
and it's
nice.
really cool. So she isn't selling them just yet, but she's like kind of taking like interest orders, I guess.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with like how much it would cost. And she's working with a supplier. But I just thought they were really cool. And like what a cool ornament to like remember, especially if that was like your first tour. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
Like your first tour. And like just to have that as a reminder. I don't know. It's so cool. So definitely go on her page. Maybe follow for an update if you want those ornaments. There's also a lot of really cool other stuff that she has on there. So definitely check her out. Again, she is at Krista with a K, Krista _ my soul corazon.
Corazon. I love that how creative the Clique is. That's really cool thing.
Super cool.
Like everyone's doing something, making music or whatever. And I think it just speaks to like the people that I talk to that don't like 21 Pilots are dumb and they're dull and they're boring.
Yeah, totally.
And the people that are into them are creative and understand and have deep feelings and, you know, they feel something. They're struggling with stuff inside. Like, I don't know. That just makes us special, I guess.
Yeah.
Just wanted to say
special.
that. Very creative bunch out there, including you know, everyone, the ears that are taking the world by storm.
Let's not talk about
Let's not talk about those. Yeah, we're a little overwhelmed over here in Earland.
Very overwhelmed.
They look good, though.
They do look really
they're
cool.
very well done.
I've gotten a couple good reviews, so that's nice.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes, we better get moving because there's a lot to cover.
Wetsuit, cover me. Oops, wrong button.
Wrong one.
Wetsuit, cover me. Let's get wet. In the lore, deep dive.
I'm going to have to start having some crackers on the side over here with me for all this cheese.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
I'm super impressed.
You love it.
All right. So this is the last installment of our dmaorg.info, but just not disclaimer yet. There's going to be a disclaimer in a minute, but I had to shove a lot of stuff in here because I didn't actually realize how much more was left.
Yeah, you promised that we were done. But I
thought we were done.
Huh?
We are done with the website. I'm going to cover the written stuff, the physical copies of things.
Oh boy,
on a later date.
And here we thought we would run out of content. There is a lot
of information to talk about here tonight, so I'm going to like go and breeze through. So if you need a recap or you're just tuning in and you're not sure what I'm talking about, be sure to listen to episodes 21, 23, and 26, where I cover the beginning and tell what we're seeing now. I'm also going to do a little disclaimer here. There's a lot of heavy things in these next couple of journal entries that have a lot to do with mental health and mental illness and medication. So I just want to say, I'm not going to say either way whether we believe medication is correct or not correct. I will just give you the point of view that I believe Tyler has, if that makes sense.
Yeah, totally.
There is no right or wrong way to be. Whatever is making you happy is what you should do. Okay?
Yeah.
So
listen,
that's my disclaimer on that one.
Listen, real quick. General show disclaimer. We don't represent anything here other than trying to talk about 21 Pilots. We have already told you our personal beliefs on Christianity. We know what theirs are. We're not representing. We're just here to tell you the information. So
yes, I'm giving you information as I see it.
Yeah.
Not any personal feelings or views on the matter. So I just wanted to put that out there in case it sounds different.
We don't care about politics. Right. We don't care about any of the stuff.
No, we don't. So we are now at 01807 Moon 08, which is July 8th of 2018. And we finally received our very first handwritten letter. And unlike the other letters that were uploaded, they were in JPG format. This letter is in the GIF format. And it's also written on the back of an inverted photograph. And it's named 2_1_2. And these two things don't really seem to mean anything at first glance, but we know the boys better than that. And the name seems to be hinting at the new Trench logo is what we think, because it was the 2 dashes, the 1 in the middle, and then the 2 dashes, right? So 2, 1, 2. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
The file, I already said that. The image is what I'm trying to talk about here, is of a body laying on the ground. We now know that that is an image taken from the Jumpsuit music video where Tyler's like in the water laying there.
Yeah.
Okay. The journal says this: I've made it out. I feel weightless. I know that place had always held me down, but for the first time I can feel the beauty that I had hoped for. It's been 3 nights now and my breathing has changed. It's slower and more full. It's like the air out here is actually worth taking in. I can see it back in the distance, and I'd be lying if I said that it wasn't constantly on my mind. I wish I could turn that fear off, but maybe the further I go, the less that fear will affect me. I feel betrayed by what I assumed was home. If I ever end up back there, I won't be able to look at it in the same way. They are asleep. They're so sure that they know the truth and carry on throughout their day with the same meaningless tasks. They've forgotten to look up and to look onward, to understand that this isn't about in here. This is about out here. Sorry, in there. This is about out here. This new world surrounds me. I need to think the walls back home were massive. These green cliffs engulf me and place me right in the middle. Trench is quite precarious at times, and it's easy to grow weary, but it's real and it's true, and I'd much rather endure reality than to mindlessly be obedient to a life that someone else created for me. I've obsessed about this world for so long that it feels more like home than anything I've experienced. Somehow, in this vast openness, I feel more protected than ever. The landscape feels endless, and I found myself walking for hours without any true evidence of getting further down. But I've seen plants and colors out here that I'm not sure I've witnessed before. There's a beauty in the strangest places, and the curiosity of what's next continues to motivate me. I wonder who else is out here. If what I assumed inside is true, there's got to be more like me. Sometimes I'll feel a presence or think I see something in my periphery, only to look up and see nothing. It's just another thing that I'm afraid of that also excites me. It all just confirms all the things that I hope to be true for all of this time. I am out here and I am very alive. I'm sometimes scared, but always discovering something new, and I will not stop. Cover me, Clancy.
I love all the nods to future or current lyrics in these things. It's really incredible. And it just goes to show like this whole idea, and even things we got 10 years later are close to it anyway, were in his mind already.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So this message seems really hopeful, and I just want to point out some correlations with mental health and the struggles that go along with it. It's been documented in Mulberry Street that Tyler isn't the hugest fan of medications. And I'm wondering if this is kind of what he's alluding to here, that looking back on his life in DEMA, it's colorless, it's mundane, It's completing tasks like zombies and stuck inside the walls, not seeing colors or being able to get out. It's conformity. But he's saying out here in Trench, he's experiencing things in a new way. And even though it can be chaotic and you never know what to expect, you can sometimes feel more like yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. Trench is meant to represent the mind being free to think for itself. So him describing his looking back and seeing Dima is like he sees the old insecurities and how easy they are to fall back into.
Yeah.
So like some people might describe being on medication as almost as if they feel like they're a zombie, like they're not themselves anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so being outside of those walls is freeing. It's scary because you don't really know like what's coming up or what to expect, but you also still feel more alive and like more like yourself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And in Mulberry Street, he's telling us like,
keep your bliss.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with this. It's okay to be yourself as, you know, I guess for lack of a better term, as messed up as it might be.
Right. All right. So the next entry is 01807 Moon 18, and it's uploaded 3 days after the release of the Jumpsuit music video. And it's another handwritten note, and it says, these are all very long, by the way. I can't believe what I just saw. I'm still trying to understand. This whole time, I was sure that I was all alone, a single soul in this vast unknown world. But a few days into this trek, I looked down to see a figure headed the same way I was. I've tucked myself in these caves and crevices, trying my best to keep hidden, but he was out in the open, making his exhausted journey right down the middle of Trench. I was curious enough to follow alongside the path with him. He seemed unaffected by the fear of the unknown, the fear that tends to cripple me. To him, the terrain seemed familiar, as if he had been out here before. What?
It's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take.
I know.
And that was about Jenna. But here it is in this letter.
I know.
It's incredible. It makes me smile. Sorry.
It's great. While lost in my curiosity, they appeared. I had heard about them back in Dima, but to my knowledge, the stories were merely myth. 10, 20, and then what seemed to be 100 banditos appeared upon the cliffs, all looking down at him. He only stopped for a moment to look back up at them, and then continued on his way. His energy changed, and I wasn't sure if he was frightened or encouraged by their ominous presence. They warned him of what was about to come. It was a blur. First seeing the figure, then the banditos, only to now have my eyes open to the oncoming bishop upon a white horse drawing closer in the distance. The figure halted and waited. When the bishop stopped, I was sure he looked up directly at me, so I hid deeper back in a cave. The presence of the robed rider seemed to paralyze the man. He stood still as he was approached, powerless as the outstretched hand smeared his neck. I had never seen a bishop possess power like this. Keon's had always seemed gentle and warm. This bishop, at least out here, seemed like something else. So I ran, and I've been running for as long as my legs and lungs can handle. Maybe this note will be my proof that what I witnessed was not a dream. A million questions raced through my brain. Am I not the only one traveling through Trench? I'll travel a little further, and maybe I'll get a moment or rest tonight. I may have made a mistake leaving. This spot between two places is beginning to feel like an endless and hopeless abyss. At least Dima is a place that I know, and at times like this, I miss a lot about what I know. This will all be much tougher than I imagined. Nothing out here is familiar. I've witnessed the presence of others for the first time today, and I feel more alone than ever. Cover me, Clancy.
Crazy. There's just like what is going on in this guy's mind to sit down and write this?
I know. So obviously, this is pointing to the events of the Jumpsuit music video, and I was honestly very confused when I read this. And there is an attempt to make it make sense later, but I still don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. I don't think it's almost like Scaled and Icy was propaganda. Yeah.
Well, okay.
That's what it feels like to me.
When did this come out?
But, what do you mean? This
letter, yeah.
It was
before Trench?
3 days after Jumpsuit. So it was July 18th of 2018.
So I think by now the fans knew about Blurryface and lore, but not necessarily about Trench. And they've said all along that the fans helped write the story. I wonder if there was some type of reaction in the 3 days after Jumpsuit that made him change like what he was writing about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I did want to just point out, though, that we have another kind of nod to it's really difficult to make the decision to get out of that cycle of your mental illness and try to move on, whether it be through medication or getting off of medication or going to therapy, or
it's hard to leave your comfort zone.
It's hard to leave your comfort zone. So like he said, you know, he knows what to expect in DEMA. So out here, it's very different. And it's scary.
And you know what's weird is most comfort zones kind of suck, whether it's a bad job that you're comfortable in or your mental illness that you're just so used to. It's not like it's good what you're going through, whether it's anxiety or whatever, but it's still comfortable because that's what you know. So it's like,
right.
I feel like most comfort zones are like, this is a bad place to be. I need to get out, but you don't want to. It's a weird psychological thing that like keeps you sucked in.
Absolutely. Well, so again, this was July of 2018. The page kind of goes dormant until January 22nd of 2019. So from June to January, we don't really hear much else. But then on January 22nd, 2019, so we have 01901 Moon 22. This journal was added to the website one day before the release of the Chlorine music video. And the file name is actually 17-35.4527, which references the scientific properties of the element chlorine, which possesses an atomic number of 17 and an atomic mass of 35.4527. For those of you out there who are science savvy.
Yeah, of course it does.
So the journal was actually updated twice to correct grammar. So there was like grammatical errors, I guess. They uploaded it and then fixed some errors. And the changes can be arranged to spell the word Ned.
So, okay.
Which is, you know, the character in Chlorine.
Yeah, so they didn't like actually have errors. They just fixed these errors. They probably put the errors on purpose.
And then fixed
to then
them.
fixed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Of course they did. Yeah.
Some of the letters are also doubled on top of each other, which if written out spell so deep Ned Bayou. Which if played in reverse says we are banditos, which apparently can be heard in Nico and the Niners.
Yeah.
So I've heard people say they believe it says, so keep Ned by you. So like keep Ned with you.
Yeah.
But apparently it is so deep Ned Bayou, which makes sense because we also have Ned's Bayou, which will later come out as a little merch shop for Mr. Ned.
Yeah.
So the entry for this one says, I can't face this page for long enough to write what I'm truly feeling. I am only wrought with more questions about what I assume to be true. Questions about what my own path is. And the question that has plagued me every night that I lie here back in city. Did I give up? The force I saw between him and his bishop seemed tense to me and frightening. But the memory of that exchange has had time to fester and replay in my mind long enough that I'm questioning if I even remembered it correctly. I assumed the bishop was forcefully retrieving his subject, but now I wonder if the bishop was actually trying to save him and he refused. I stayed out there for 5 days after I watched it happen. I haven't seen him since. Maybe he got away and was still out in trench with me. Maybe the bishop chased him down and brought him home. Home? Did I just call this place home? After all of the endless beauty that I saw out there, am I now convincing myself that I'm actually better off within these confines? I admit it was more difficult than I expected. Nothing could have prepared me for how much the unknown can consume me. Vast landscapes and endless possibilities, yet coupled with endless danger. I became anxious. I became tired. I became hungry. Every step I took became harder than the last, jumping from jagged rocky step to step, or pulling myself through thick forest. It all became debilitating, and I was sure that I couldn't go on. Keon's approached as the sun rose one morning. I wasn't scared. I was relieved. After all that he had taught me, his presence was the most comforting moment that I had in days, and I couldn't help but be happy to see him. In true Keon's fashion, he wrapped his arms around me, then put his hands under my face, looked me in the eyes and said, Clancy, child, let's go home. I've been here for a few weeks now, and while the routines of this world are comforting and certainly easier than life out there, my mind keeps bouncing between the two places. Which one is home? Are the bishops protecting us and the torches upon the hilltops dangerous? Or is it the other way around? My dreams pull me from world to world, and I feel lost in between all of it. There is still so much I do not understand. Clancy. So this is just another example of the ups and downs of mental illness. Sometimes it may seem like the better option to be normal, in air quotes, in some cases. This is the first time, though, that we're starting to get the idea that dreams is how he's controlled. And it links to that like not falling asleep idea that we see in so many songs.
Yeah, and also I think, is this the first time Keon's is mentioned?
No.
Besides in his Blurryface song?
No, remember he was mentioned in a few of the other journal entries.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He talks about how Keon's is his bishop, and
this is the first time where it like recognizes that he might be good, though, right?
No, like I think they talk about Keon's as in a very respectful way.
Yeah. Didn't we say in some other previous episodes that like there's different stages of bishop, I guess, and maybe he's not fully
right. I think he's just, there's leaders that are good leaders and leaders that are not good leaders. And I think he just maybe is more of a kind and gentle leader.
Yeah, maybe.
Than we know Nico to be.
Yeah.
All right. So it seems like this was the last update, but then on April 2nd of 2021, the website suddenly changed. I'm not going to go into all the codes and percentages because it's really confusing and boring. But basically a progress bar appeared that seemed to be counting down to something with a line of text that said terminating files. I urge you to go to the wiki fan page and read about the coding on this particular one because it's really cool how they figured it out. There was like 2 people that like know coding really well and were able to do all kinds of like these cool math things to figure out the fact that if it continued at like the rate that it was going at, that it would finish updating on April 5th, which it did. But crazy weird. All right. Anyway, so go there, the wiki fan page. It'll explain it all. Anyway, so the website's pictures were also inverted, allowing images to be seen clear. But the most interesting was those, I don't know if you remember, a couple updates ago. Sorry, I keep hitting my glasses. A couple updates ago, there was those yellow highlights that went like vertical down the page and spelled out like "We Are Banditos."
Yeah.
So the most interesting one was that when that was inverted, the yellow kind of turned into like a cyan color, which if you know was like more of a lighter tealish blue, which sounds like Scaled and Icy to me.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So on April 5th, the progress bar on dmaorg.info reached 100%, and the web page was replaced with a new page titled Account Terminated. And this new page consisted of white text on a black background above a DMA stamp, and the text read, "The page you are looking for has been removed from our servers. The account was in violation of terms established by the Sacred Municipality of Dima and deemed contraband material. Disciplinary action has been taken, and the offender no longer has access to this account. Further actions have been taken to ensure these violations will not occur again. Anyone attempting to access or share any contraband material will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the laws set forth by dmaorg and the Sacred Municipality of Dima. Infraction number 3.12.1.14.3.25, 9.194.5.1.4. This is, it's actually a cipher that when decoded reads Clancy is dead. Under the code is like the neon gravestones circle.
Yeah.
And then Sacred Municipality of Dima, United Violists. So coincidentally, at this same time, someone is going on to Blurryface's Twitter accounts. So there's like stuff going on at the exact same time.
Of course.
And if you want to know about that, go back to the past episodes. We talk all about Blurryface. So there's kind of stuff going on interchangeably at the same time here. So account terminated sits there until March 16th of 2022 when we get a new post, which is 02203 Moon 16. And it turns out the date this entry was posted also lands on the 7th anniversary of the Fairly Local music video, sorry. And the update adds a new image called, it basically it says Voltsoy. Okay. And what it is it's a much bigger map of trench than anything we've ever seen before. The compass shows that east is up. The map shows a big landmass labeled the continent of Trench with Dima and the jumpsuit medallion kind of thing are on like a peninsula.
Okay.
So we're kind of getting like more of a look at what this land looks like. And there's even a port next to it called Port Vial, which is probably talking about vialism. And off to the right, so technically south, there's a tiny island named Voldsøy, which is actually a real island in Norway. And the name translates to Violence Island, which is probably hinting at the migraine lyrics.
Yes.
On March 17th of 2022, a new post appears on the website, as well as the band releasing a teaser trailer for the Outside music video on social media, which is set to premiere the following day. So the new post was a letter signed Clancy, the first in over 3 years. Okay, so we hadn't gotten another letter for 3 years. The new file was titled Isolated, with isolated being a potential reference, obviously, to redecorate, and scaled and icy, which scaled back and isolated, right? For the purposes of keeping the episode shorter, because it's already getting really long, I'm not going to read it because it's really, really long. And it's basically just details Clancy's time preparing for Good Day Dima. So if you would like to read it or learn more about the letter, check out episode 10, because I actually go into it when I talk about Keon's story. Mm-hmm. And the full letter is on the Wiki fan page. So please do go read it. It's actually really interesting. He kind of details what his days were like as he's writing and preparing for this show. So it's kind of cool. All right, so this is the last one. It's 02203 Moon 18. It's on March 18th of 2022. Another update went up on the site. It was an image called Weapon. In the top left corner, there's a scrambled phrase that spells out "Seize Keons." The image shows someone holding antlers over their head and an oval with an upside down kind of like bound figure with antlers shaped like the SAI logo. We've seen it before. It kind of looks like a sketch of how to use the antlers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Below that was a caption in Greek letters, which actually says Soul Movement. And the rest of the image had a list of messages, including instructions about seizing a vessel at Voldsøy, intercepting bishops, and the line, "They will make you a weapon." A few hours later, after the release of the Outside music video, another file appeared. It's like a ton of numbers, but basically it's 16192503081151109-empty set-919.jpg. It's accompanied by a letter signed Clancy. If you break the numbers in the file name into alphabetical positions, it spells psychokinesis, which also matches another file uploaded earlier that same day. The letter says this: "What is this thing, this device, this gift? Some sort of neurological connection or expansion. Psychokinetic weapon? This is absurd. Why was this given to me? Why am I the only one that can wield it? Was this the reason that I survived? My mind is racing as I wait here on the rocks, staring off into the darkness, waiting for our torches to be mirrored. The signal he told me to wait for. It feels oddly familiar. Not the spikes in my hand, not the power it harnesses. I felt it before. Is this also the source of those rumors I heard in the dark corners of the city? Legends and stories that I assumed were myth, inspired by children's nightmares, tales of what the bishops would use the bodies for. Those honorable citizens who achieved the glorious gone, referred to as available vessels. It all begins to make sense. The episodes I would have, the blood red vision, my dreams of flying, the out-of-body account of the rider in the river, the decaying hosts of the television show, the robed figures that commanded the doomed ship. Had we all been seized by the bishops using the same technique? Is this where their power comes from? Are they immortal or just feeding off the next body, giving their hosts a brief second life? I am in my original life. Why am I available to this control? This whole time I thought I was battling my inner self. Was I actually under assault from something else? Someone else? This small, eerie island has made me a weapon. We both believe that we can use it to change the momentum of this war. Now we must return to the mainland, where they should be there to receive us. We will destroy and rebuild. Though it's been years since he last spoke with them, I hope they have not lost faith in the Torchbearer's plan. But how could any of this have been planned? Clancy. So there we go. We have our idea now that Clancy can be seized while he's alive. It's apparently the explanation for the
the journal where he's seeing Tyler basically in the jumpsuit music video. He's watching him, and that's why I was so confused, because I'm like, wait a minute, I thought they were the same person. And it's where I'm thinking like, oh, they maybe decided they're going to change their story a little bit halfway through, because it doesn't quite make sense, but it's okay. So they're trying to explain away that he's able to be controlled while he's living. So he's like special, and they're turning him into a weapon, basically. This is also, another mention of the torchbearer.
Yeah.
So we have that going on here. And this is basically when he's standing on the rocks at the end of the outside music video with their torches up, and they're waiting for those ones to come back.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's that short little block of time where they're waiting for that to happen. So, yeah, that's it for the dmaorg website.
Crazy.
Next time, I'm going to go into the written letters from Dima.
I just have to say that they, listen, I have no facts to back this up, but I feel like they were the OG, let's do all this huge thing, because like Linkin Park started this big long countdown, and when it got to 0, it started going back up again. And of course their tour was called From Zero when they started back over with Emily.
Right, that makes sense, yeah.
So all this like website integration and figuring things out or whatever, I feel like they were the first people to do it. And of course, My Chemical Romance has Black Parade, which is a concept album, but not really lore. But now they're back on tour and there's lore. So I mean, like, I just think, I feel like there was some heavy influence there. I know that maybe not them directly, but their ideas influence like Taylor Swift's lore, and air quotes, whatever that means.
I don't know much about it, but I hear Sleep Token has like quite a story as well. So I don't know. That would be interesting. Maybe we'll research that for next.
Whatever it is, I just really love it. Like I love.
It's pretty cool.
I love all music, and I'll just use Metallica for example. They come out with an album, whatever. I'm excited for the album, but this makes this whole thing really fun. Like there's a story, and there's things to read,
it's
and
all this stuff in between that like gets you excited for.
It's incredible
for the next stuff,
Well, all I know, and I don't know much, but this was a dang good episode.
Good episode.
As usual. Knocked it out of the park. You especially, but both of us, because we're really good at this. I mean.
Yes, we are very good at this.
There's nobody better out there doing a 21 Pilots podcast. We're just great.
Okay. I feel bad. I don't want to say everybody else that's doing one is not as good as us.
No, I'm just, this is our tradition to glaze ourselves. So that's what we're doing.
I just feel bad.
It's just really good, man. So good.
Very good.
And you're so good.
Thanks. So are you.
Great work. And because I know they listen, Tyler, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, sir.
I hope you have a delicious cake or pie or whatever you're into. He's probably into something weird.
No.
You know what I mean? You think he's a cake guy?
Cake, yeah.
Okay. Well, I hope they put 37 candles on it and they made you feel very special today. Your family and Jenna and everyone else. And
your family and Jenna?
Well, like the kids.
Okay.
Listen, I don't want to get into it, but since you're prompting me, Jenna probably makes them feel special a little different than the kids do on birthday.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I didn't want to go there, but.
Boy, you're just feeling some type of way this episode.
I hope everyone made you feel very special on your birthday. And I hope that as a gift, you give back to us music for a very long time. We appreciate that.
We deserve a gift on Tyler's birthday.
100% we do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Listen, where would we be without him and where would he be without us? It's a give and take, you know?
All right.
All right.
It was a great episode.
Excellent episode. Next week
Remember,
we'll do.
if you are doing CPR, please do not start twerking in between.
Yes. Yes. You can do the same activities to the same songs, but don't do it
not
at the same time. That could be weird. Happy holidays. It's now the holiday season. And, we say Merry Christmas around these parts, but happy holidays, happy whatever. Hope you guys are ready for some holiday themed episodes coming up. Well, we're
really?
Holiday time. And
it's officially Christmas Saves the Year Day.
Yeah.
So I gotta post that. I forgot I gotta post that tonight.
Should we cover that next episode?
Christmas Saves the Year?
Or should we wait closer to Christmas?
I think we should wait closer to Christmas, but it's my song next week and I have an idea. So
okay then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for listening, everyone. Keep following and sharing with your grandparents and your friends and your dog and your friend's dog. We are Clique Bait, and so are you.
Stay alive, friends.
show.